Hello everyone, this is NutsDrive and we are in Madrid at the Jarama track. Today starts the third stage of the Caterham Iberia Championship. This is my first racing season in Europe. I started with a race in Portimão, where we were 42 cars on the starting line. It was scary, difficult and incredibly interesting. Then there was a stage in France on the Paul Ricard track with 3 slipstreams, crashes and lots of battles. After 2 races, I more or less believed in myself and my ability to compete, but I still have problems with pace, especially with exits from slow corners. Only 20 drivers came to the third stage in my class, but all the fast ones are here, so no easy points. I race in the gentleman's class. It's the junior class in 420R cars, which are the fastest Caterhams. So all my competitors are here. It won't be easy, so I need to speed up. For the past 3 weeks since the last stage, I've been racking my brains about what my problem is. Why am I going slow? Why am I lacking pace? There can only be 3 options. First, I'm simply slow and that's it. I need to work on my car handling skills. Second, my car is slow. This is actually a favorite argument, as it removes all the responsibility. It's not worth clinging to it, but it needs to be ruled out. Third, the car is poorly tuned for the track or for me. Honestly, I don't know how to tune race cars, and reviewing the telemetry and on board, I decided that the car seemed fine and I need to work on my speed. And to help me with it, I invited my friend, an experienced driver who participated in Formula 3, to be my coach. Meet Vasily.
Think fast guys are braking around this, between this and this.
What is the corner?
The right one, the slow right one. And then what I would do, I would go a little bit more on the inside because there is kind of bending and the front will turn in here and you just need to trust the car.
Okay, time to go practice. Quickly discussing the practice plan with my engineer, and let's go! I love the first feeling of the race car in the first minutes of the stage. First lap. My coach watches me from the side. Great, but I immediately have problems. The mirror falls off. First halfway, then even more. Okay, nothing serious. What's next? And here I touch the telemetry with my hand and telemetry screen falls off. I try to put it back, but ahead there is a fast left in which it skids out. So first I pass the turn and then somewhere at 150 km per hour I try to stick it on. It doesn't hold, still falls off. I attach it somehow.
И потом у меня отвалилась телеметрия, я пытался ее поправить, короче. Она где-то снизу валялась, ее прикрепил, она опять отвалилась.
Well, let's go further. As a result, after a lap in the next turn, I touch it again and it falls off completely. Okay, we will drive without telemetry. The mirror I managed to fix with my hand. Very convenient on the go. Stuck out my hand and fix it.
Ты едешь иногда в 2 педали? Судя по запаху едешь, я к этому.
I managed to get a very fast lap on the second, third lap. It was 45.9, and then disappeared. I go well. I do everything well, and it's low. 47, 48. So no brakes. I think it's all about the tires. There were several problems. In one turn, several problems. The first is that I try to go on the curb inside, and they don't, and they're smart. And I'm not, because you jump wrong. It's quite good when you enter it, but when you exit it, you jump. So it's a problem for your gearbox even. So then, after this, you try to change the gear, and it doesn't. So I failed to change the gear. That's why I hit the quite every, yeah. Not every. The last one was good.
We sit down to discuss the telemetry. We are looking for the most crucial problems. We focus on the turns where I lose the most. Again, these are the slowest turns. I brake early, drive for a long time with the steering wheel turned, and as a result, I overheat the tires and so on. Snowball effect. We will work on the most problematic turns and improve gradually. It is very difficult to focus on one thing. I want to improve everything at once. A cold look from the outside is needed. Here Vasya helps me a lot as my coach.
What can I do to slow the degradation process of the tires? Not to overheat them so fast.
The thing is, with these kind of temperatures and this kind of tarmac, it's almost impossible to not exceed and not just.
We had 3 practices in a row, and in fact it was the first time when my lap time improved from practice to practice. And it's amazing because all the previous times I just went for the fast lap in the first practice and then I tried to go faster, but in fact I did it worse. Because I didn't know what to improve, and I tried to feel it and to find it. And this time I decided that I would be smarter, and I suggested my friend to be my coach, Vasily, as a coach today. And he managed to tell me that you should find your time in this corner, understanding where is your brake point, moving the brake point. So we just worked on the special corners, and it made me progress and go faster. So thanks to Vasily, thanks to my beloved operator, and see you tomorrow.
For the last practice, we decided to put on the new tires. This will allow me to try the qualifying mode on new tires. Usually I am not very good at putting together a fast lap right away, but today the conditions are such that I simply won't have a choice. Fourth practice, Saturday morning. We put on new tires and need to rush into battle. I have to try to show the best time on the first lap. This is the moment when the tire works best. Then the first layer wears off, plus it starts to overheat. It's very hot here. Each next lap the car goes slower, due to the heat, due to the very hot track surface, due to the fact that the tires are overheating. Therefore, immediately, as aggressively as possible. Plus, I need to catch up with the cars ahead, because in Caterham, slipstream is very important. It gives a very big advantage. So we see the first part of the track. 4th and 5th turn. Slow sets of corners. Here you need to downshift, not to touch the curb. The track has lots of bank turns. You need to see it. High speed left turn. At first it was very difficult for me. I could push to the outside and there is sand and a very close wall, which is very scary. Here is the scariest part of the track. In 5th gear, on the turn, 170 km per hour. With large curbs, you need to press the gas to the end and very gently get on the acceleration. Otherwise, it starts to slide and drive sideways. I push a little on white pink, he lets me pass. Fast left. I studied it quite well. I go a little faster than the others because here I can press the gas and then have time to stop and turn the car, but with the turn things are not very good. Here also bank turn. First you stay inside, then you get thrown out. This is a problem. Very difficult turn. The surface changed constantly. You need to take this into account. And the last high speed turn. Pedal to the metal. Exit to the start finish straight. There is no slipstream ahead. So I like a little at the end. Nevertheless, a great time. 1 minute 44 and 8.
I went fast, it was quite fast, but then...
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, man, but then...
Great fucking time, man! Great fucking time!
was faster than everyone, but only one that was left new tires on everyone, that's all tires.
No, but the times are still the times.
Yep.
It was not everyone else.
So we had a last practice. I decided to check how it feels on the new tires. So we put the new tires just to practice the qualification, in fact, because it's always a surprise for me how the car behaves on the new tires. So I bought the extra tire set and I made a good time. I was the first in my class, but of course I was on new tires, so of course I was the first in my class. So now I feel quite confident that I know what to do in quali. I know that I need 2 or 3 laps, no more. So well prepared, and let's go for quali.
And let's go to qualifying. There are cars from the enemy team. I am after the blue car, hoping he will be fast, but he makes a mistake in the first turn. So do I. Looks like we didn't warm up the tires properly. I will have another attempt, but it will be worse than in practice. We analyze again on the telemetry what was the mistake, how could I possibly go faster? Why I lost half a second in qualifying? But we don't have much time, and we quickly move on to the first race of the weekend. We get ready, go out on the track. Preparing for the start of the first race. Let's go! Unfortunately, everyone starts a little earlier than me, but it's not that bad. No one passed me. Ahead is my partner Gonzalo in the green car pushing through. Already passed 4 cars. I'm also getting closer. I decide to go inside, next to Guillermo. I try not to let anyone through, otherwise they will immediately take the place. Stones are hitting my helmet, the car is sliding, I catch it. We go sideways with Guillermo. I give him some space to let the red car return to the track. We enter a high-speed turn, sliding with all 4 wheels. Inside line is closed. I'm in the middle. On the left I'm squeezed by JJ Oliveira. He takes me to the right, and I do squeeze the red one. Red car flies to the ground. Not the last time, by the way. Okay, we continue. We drive very close. JJ Oliveira next to me. I managed to fend him off. Now I need to catch up with the fast guys ahead, but they're braking. I also have to brake, and as a result I start to lag a little uphill. JJ Oliveira is beaten from behind. I have to close the inside lane. He gives up. High speed chicane. You need to be brave here and brake later. Guys ahead crashes. I hope it will help me. I hit the Gonzalo win, and in front of me is a pilot from the Pro class. But they all leave me on the straight, and Red Black, who flew off, is eating me from behind. And JJ Oliveira. The guys in front are fighting again. I try to stay behind them, but I can't get close to them, missing pace. Somehow they manage to go faster, unfortunately. In these turns I am close, but the 90 seconds behind is also close. They go very close. Everyone got stuck after Gonzalo. I have to defend against attacks from behind. We go straight. Very tight pressure from behind. The guys ahead are driving without mistakes. I am still holding behind them. They have slipstreams, and behind in the slipstream comes 90 seconds. Tries to pass me outside. I close inside. We all break due to the fight, but I stay inside and defend my position. Thanks God there is a slipstream ahead. I will hold behind them, but behind I am squeezed 90 seconds, who tries to get into the right turn. That makes me nervous and I make a mistake. We approach the carousel. He presses me right in the rear bumper and tries again to get to me. I defend again. Caught the pilots ahead. I even catch up with Gonzalo a little, but on the straight he pulls away again. I have some problems with the exit to the straight. Again, 90-second presses, not a second to relax. I try to drive as carefully as possible, not to overheat the tires, not to slide, but the pressure makes me nervous. Slightly sliding in a high-speed turn, and he gets very close, attacks and makes a mistake, and goes out in the gravel. This leads to safety car. So we all brake and stop. Very disappointed indeed. I had a big gap from JJ Oliveira. Due to the safety car, it disappeared. Unexpected restart for me. I don't understand how it happens. The guys ahead are pulling away. But thanks God they're battling. Gonzalo makes a mistake, and this allows me to get closer to them. My car is already overheated. I can't turn, and so I fall behind the guys ahead. JJ Oliveira passes me. And I try to fight him. I stay inside, but the car does not turn. We go very close to each other. Nevertheless, he goes ahead. I try to put pressure on him. Try to go inside. Another attempt. While he opens the door, I try to scare him, but he doesn't care. And the last attempt, already useless. But I tried. So he pulls away. I slide again, and I have no pace, overheated from tires. Then we overtake yellow car, who stays on the racing line even being broken. I almost flew into him. It was very scary. I don't understand why did he behave like this. This ends my first race. It was very difficult. First, I got tired, my shoulders are falling off. It's just physically hard for me. And then I understand that I am just going to faint here now. I gather strength. breathe. You can see my face red, and it's hard for me and very hot. Jarama in the summer. This is very exhausting.
Safety car didn't help me, it made it worse because DJ Oliveira was far behind me for the safety car and he was close after the safety car. He got the tow and it was easy for him to overtake. Not a good race and very hard, my shoulders are dead. Everyone who was back, who was behind me, they like crashed or disappeared and so on. Only DJ Macharis Jr. was alive, but he was slow. That's it. Да, там была очень прикольная штука, типа ездит этот, я говорю, приехал на старте, и он едет быстрее меня. Он подъезжает, я как раз еду, щемлю Гонсало, потому что он перегрел нахуй резину и не едет никуда. Я его щемлю, этот меня щемит, и я чуть-чуть хуже вхожу, мы оба с Гонсало проебаем первый поворот, этот залетает, давит меня пиздец, прям, блядь, реально охуенно давит, типа там правой скоростной залазит, я говорю, там нельзя лезть, погибнем нахуй. Я понимаю, что, наверное, он не дурак, но страшно очень. Ты приотпускаешь, он за это берет, тебя в левом, короче, пихает внутрь. Я закрываю внутрь, он уезжает наружу и пиздец, и все, блядь, заблокированных колесах, блядь, играю, и сейфтикар из-за него случился, он пытался меня обогнать, и погиб, он очень зол на меня.
Well, what to say? We were improving the whole practice day, reached a good pace, then unfortunately I made a mistake in qualifying, but it was not crucial. I started well in the first race, imposed a fight with the opponent, and everything was going well until the safety car. I caught up with Gonzalo and pulled away from JJ Oliveira. But after the safety car I lost all the pace, gave the positions to JJ Oliveira and finished ingloriously. So what is at the end of the day? No race pace, tires are overheating, we need to find a way to solve it. How I dealt with the problems? I will tell you in the next series. So see you, thanks for watching.